Welcome back to the final night of the Straight Shooting Podcast live from the Spring Hill Suites in Novi, Michigan, night 3 of Ceramics Expo. We've got Tim and Ron, and of course I'm Tommy, and we have finished out the show. It was a great Ceramics Expo. Thanks to the team over there. We had a great time, but now it's time to reflect on what we've done, boys. And I think the theme of this week's show was adaptability. Okay, both at the show and on our private time. Now, Tim, we did something a little different. I talked about it last night. You cooked steaks last night, and we said, we're not done. We don't need a fancy dinner tonight. We were going to go to an Italian place. We said, why don't we bring the party back to the hotel? Yep. And we got chicken, and we cooked out again. Tim, you did a couple firsts. You want to talk about cooking the first time a few different ways?
I've never cooked on a gas grill. That's a first.
Yeah?
I've also never put chicken on a cast iron and cooked it on that grill. So it was pretty good. And we got a resident Italian, so it helps us. And
that's right.
Yeah, I mean, if a hotel has a grill and they're willing to let us cook, we got to cook, right? That's
Absolutely.
what we're supposed to do.
Let them cook.
Let them cook.
And I got to say, Tim cooked back-to-back fantastic meals for a fraction of the price. I mean, this is 2025. We're cutting costs everywhere. Right?
With tariffs,
with
taxes,
the tariffs, with everything unknown. Business trips of old, where you're just going willy-nilly, are kind of out the door. We talked about that last night, but I think, you could take that as a negative. Oh, the fun is over. But it's not that we don't have fun. We just have a different kind of fun now.
We made it better.
We made it better. Tim cooked 2 meals, 2 of the best meals I've had in years, and we had a great time. Now, let's be honest. We got our coffee. We got our breakfast. We got all of our creature comforts. We're sleeping in big hotel rooms still.
And we got our 9 o'clock banana.
That's right. Ron made sure we got our 9 o'clock banana, but we were able to adapt to this year's show and do things a little bit differently, and that's kind of a good metaphor for the business world. We got a lot of uncertainty right now going on with tariff situation and all sorts of different international conflict, and we're a global brand. OptiPro does business worldwide.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So talk about that a little bit. Like, you guys, you're our sales sorcerers, as I say. You guys are deeply in sales. You guys do a lot of a lot of the heavy lifting and selling the machines, obviously. How have you been able to adapt to the different changing geo landscape?
Well, it's really a frenzy right now. I mean, people are looking at reshoring because of all the activity in the macro world. Mm-hmm. And, we just got to keep up with them. Today was a good day. Yes?
Just trying to bring the mic up to you.
Keep going. We're bringing the party to you, Ron.
Where, folks are coming to us always asking for lead time.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show it. How quick can I get it? Can I get it next week? Things of that nature. It's all yours.
By the way, the soft-spoken Ron is now, we're making him theater.
Yes, we're working on Ron's projection. A lot of the feedback we get is you guys look great, you sound pretty good,
Smell amazing.
You smell good. We're always in close quarters with each other. We practically shower together. That's another way we save money. But with our bathing suits on. This is a family podcast. But we're working on our projecting. Speaking of projections, what was the vibe of the show? You guys get some good leads?
We did. We got probably 6 good leads, solid leads.
That's
fair. There's some outliers, but that's okay. So it solidified why do you want to be here, and it's given us the reason to be in Cleveland next year.
Absolutely, we are going to Cleveland, and
it rocks there.
Cleveland, all the little chicks with the crimson lips. No, Cleveland rocks. Now, this is what I got to say. I'm the marketing part of sales and marketing, and one thing that I've learned is that for me, the marketing job, it exists to serve sales. I like to make posts from the show floor. I like to send out, put things on Instagram, put things on LinkedIn. But we've talked, one of the nice things about being away on business is we kind of are clear from distraction, and the three of us get to talk and strategize for things when we get back into the office. We were talking, while Tim was grilling, Ron and Tim and I are talking about things. Speaking of which, look at those beautiful dogs. Dogs are barking. We were talking about strategies, and, you could discuss things over grilling that, the busy work day, you got distractions coming from all angles. One of the nice perks of getting to travel together is that we can kind of hone in and laser focus on what we want to get done, and it gets you excited. It gives you a little juice for when you get back home.
You do get juice from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're reflecting on what has happened at the show what needs to happen in the future. And, you know, with your marketing abilities, we see it coming full force, Tommy.
Well, yes,
This is the definition of sales and marketing.
that's right. We put the ampersand in the middle. We took sales marketing, we smashed them together to make smarketing.
Smart marketing. That's marketing. I like that.
Speaking of smarketing, I want to talk about the great marketing of Coney Dogs. We got Leo's Coney Dogs. It's Detroit. We've been sampling all the fare, all the fantastic Detroit fare. We had Mom's Spaghetti the first night. We had Culver's Butter Burgers last night. Now we got
Feedy's
authentic.
Fantastic Frenzy.
We got Detroit style Coney Dogs. Let's give them a bite.
Yeah, they're part of the Roto-Rooters.
Yeah, these are health food. Good golly.
Molly.
Wow. Great snap. Dogs were snapping. Well, now I can confidently say all three of us got that dog in us. We've had a great time. Thank you guys for tuning in 3 days in a row. We'll be back soon on the road with more of the Straight Shooting Podcast. For Tim and Ron, I'm Tommy. You guys have a great night. Thanks.